We are on Health Score Workshop number 3. So let's get to the screen. So here we go. Last time we were finishing up on the nutritional test. Coming up with a health score, and we were finishing up nutritional test BMs. So let's start our timer. There we go. So the next test. So we're over. Just review. So we're working on the health score workshop that you can download form. You can download off the Back to Life chiropracticky.com website off the Back to Life system. So if you get on that tab, you go to nutritional, you'll actually see this the forms that you needed to complete all these tests. But you can actually get the score sheet off Back to Life Chiropractic KY and the score sheet from the Back to Life system. So everything's there for you. So we've already done that one and that one. So here we are. So balancing body chemistry test. You can download that form, but it's a nice test that goes through all the classic symptoms of the different systems of your body, and just gives you a health score and tells you where you might be wrong in these different systems. So all you have to do is take the test, turn it in. Form actually now contact form on Back to Life Chiropractic. You can do that, and don't mail it to that address. That is actually the old address that we've moved since then and bought our own building. So, but those forms are actually up to date on the website. So then what you'll end up getting is like hypoglycemia, or you'll get adrenals, or you'll get different things that'll give you a score, and then all you have to do is score it up. And then if you're over 15, then you're in sickness crisis. If you're average 6 to 12, and then you really don't want anything, so 0 to 5, your prevention wellness. So it's a nice way just to look at classic symptoms, like just symptoms that you're getting that are classic. They're telling you if you're having problems nutritionally. And then you actually have a score, and then you can actually see what you're doing is actually working. Now, if you don't want to like mess around with emailing it and doing all that, or you don't want to come to the office and you're just trying to do it on your own, then download the Nutritech symptom survey form, and it actually lets you score it up in each category, and then tells you which areas you're bad in, and then you can just write down the scores here. And then the same thing applies if you're 13 over, you're in sickness, 6 to 12, you're average, and 0 to 5, then you're in wellness. But it's just the same test as balancing body chemistry, but it's all in one thing, and you can score it up yourself. And then another test we have is the pH balance. So, we do the urination. Use urinating cup, and it cannot be the first pee of the day. So it's just after that, you can just dip your pH strip in there and you read it. So you can use whatever brand, like give them at health food stores. We actually sell little packs at our office. But you want to be in the 7.0 to 7.5 range. Like that would be like totally preventative of wellness, and then average would be 6.5 to 6.75, and then crisis would be anything below that. So that's the next test that you want to do. That's just another nice chemistry to seeing what's going, how your foods are, and how you breathe, and your prescriptions are affecting your pH balance. So the next thing is more high-tech thing. It's nutritional test, Zyto. And so it actually reads your galvanic skin currents. So you'll have to go to a place that has these. They're throughout the United States, but we actually have one here at Back to Life Chiropractic. But it stimulates different points on your hands, reads back. Then it actually will take the data and then see which parts are bad. So this sheet is actually on Back to Life system, and then it'll just tell you what's bad, what systems are bad. And then if you have none, then you're well. If you have 1 to 2, you're average. And then if you have 3 or greater, then you're in sickness. So that's another nice score. But it's another nice thing because you're nutritional and you're getting off symptoms, off your galvanic skin currents, electricity, and then you're getting off of what your urination. So you're getting like a bunch of different things to test your nutrition. And then another one is the hip waist ratio. So you just measure, around your umbilicus and your hips, and then you just divide it. And then if you're, in this area here, you're low risk, then your prevention, moderate, average. And the main thing is You always want to kind of put your feet together when you're doing this. You want to do it the same before and after, and make sure you measure in the same places. So you can see as you're doing your checklist and you're doing your exercises and eating right, then this should be improving. So this is a big indicator of visceral adipose tissue, which is we talk about on some of the other workshops, especially to eat well. And that's one of the things we're trying to eliminate, this visceral adipose tissue, which is actually so this is something. This is one of the important tests. So, and then that was our 5 minutes. It goes fast. And so next week we'll be talking about cardiovascular and the test that we have to do that. Or that won't be next week. It'll be next time we do this workshop, which is on the calendar events on Back to Life Chiropractic KY.